Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new here. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today for our Fall Friday video, we're going to be sharing a couple recipes for dinners and then a yummy fall dessert, and we're also going to do a little bit of decorating outside with some planting some mums and changing out some pillows on my swing. And so hope y'all enjoy coming along with me today, and we're going to go ahead and start off with the chicken Alfredo tortellini soup, and this is one of my family's favorites. We make this pretty much through the fall and winter, and I've definitely even made it in the summertime. That's how much we like it. But it's a good one. It's something we've enjoyed, and so I make it time and time again. And I will throw up the measurements throughout cooking so that you, if you want to watch the video while you do it, or I will also put the recipe down below in the description box for you. This is a good one. I would highly recommend trying this one. While we're doing some cooking, I thought I would share real quick with you a devotional that I read the other day out of a book my sister-in-law actually got me for my birthday. It's out of Proverbs. It's called Ponder the Path, and I've really enjoyed it. My mom at a young age encouraged us to read a chapter out of Proverbs every day, and then most months you would have read through the whole book of Proverbs. And Proverbs just has a lot of wisdom and knowledge in it that you can glean. And so I thought I would share this with you. It was Proverbs 20, verse 24. It says, "Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?" We sent a very important document across the country via express mail recently. Express mail costs about $20 for an envelope that would normally cost less than 50 cents. In spite of paying this ransom, the envelope went missing for about a week. When my husband Norman and I were discussing this, we tilted our heads to find a different angle. Ultimately, we decided the Lord allowed the envelope to be lost and also knew where it went. Freddie wouldn't provide us with more knowledge. Have you ever wondered why something has happened in your life? Have you questioned God's allowance for certain events? Many of us have gone down this road and we found a road closed sign at the end. It's pointless to ask why things have gone in a seemingly inexplicable direction. A better question is this: what should we do now? It's not possible to know what a day will bring, but it is possible to practice a response. If you've ever sung the song, "It Is Well With My Soul," you'll recognize those words by Horatio Spafford. "Whatever my lot, thou hast taught me to say, it is well with my soul." Every day of our lives is filled with goings, or as Strong's Concordance defines it, steps. Have you ever thought of your day as being specifically designed for you by the Lord? The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Psalms 37:23. But what if the order for the day is painful, tragic, or catastrophic? Did God make a mistake? No, but here's another question. Why does God get the blame for bad more than he gets credit for good? And how can we respond in a way that magnifies him? For reasons that we may never understand on this side of heaven, what we receive is the order for the day. Oh, and the envelope was eventually found. Man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? One thing that really helps me with my meal planning is changing up things that I know my family's going to eat and just making them in different ways. My family really eats meatballs well, and so I'll often go on Pinterest or the internet, whatever, or recipe book, and just try to find some different recipes for meatballs. And same with anything else that I make, pork chops or whatever. Just change it up a little bit so we're not always eating the same thing. And so I found this recipe for gravy and meatballs, and everybody really, really liked it. The only thing, my family's not huge fans of onions. So I think next time I'll cook the onions and get that flavor in there, and then like maybe strain out the onions so that they don't have chunks of onions to pull out. But that part I really like. I enjoy onions, so I didn't mind that part that much. But if your family's not big on onions, you could do the same. Just strain out the onions before you serve it up or whatever. But it was really good, had a lot of flavor, and it was definitely a different way to try, meatballs versus the same thing over and over again. So just recommend that if you are used to making the same thing over and over and you know it's something your family will eat, maybe try changing up the recipe and do something a little different. Now we're going to move outside, and I'm going to work on pulling up some dead flowers. I don't know if you saw that little lizard come out of there while I was pulling those up or not. But I'm just pulling up the stuff that's pretty much done for the season. And then I'm going to leave this sweet potato vine that I planted in the spring. It's still doing really good, and it just trails over top of this pot real pretty. And the color's great for fall. So I'm going to just leave it, and then I'm going to add in some mums, and we're going to call it good for fall. I'm just curious, are y'all getting some fall weather where you're at? We had some really nice weather the week before I filmed this video, where it was like in the 60s and 70s during the day, and then at night it would drop down to the 50s, and it was just so nice. And then the week that I filmed this video is back up into the 90s. So how is the weather where you're at? So now I'm just going to change out the pillow covers on my pillows for fall. I got these pillows from Walmart. It's in spring, and so I just went on Amazon and ordered some outdoor pillow covers to cover these. And I want to go with something more neutral that I could use for the fall and for Christmas. And so we're just going to add these to the pillows that I already had. All right, now we're going to make some caramel apple cheesecake bars. We had some friends coming over for a cookout, and my husband was like, you need to make like a fall dessert. And so I found this on Pinterest, and so I thought I would try it out. I've never made it before, but they turned out really good, and everybody seemed to like them. So if you are looking for like an apple recipe for fall, this one was really good. I'm not really huge on apple things. I am more of a pumpkin person. Let me know in the comments, which would you prefer in the fall, apple or pumpkin recipes?
Open up the window, I'm breathing in the last of September. I can feel the wind blow, and the late summer sky is like a giant ember. Everything is turning into gold. When the autumn leaves are playing chase, it puts a smile up on my face. They leave their branches one by one and whirl around there just for fun. Some are faster, some are slow, and some are high and some are low, dancing through the last days of September.
I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, I would love to have you join my channel. I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.